Yo, what is good, everybody? It's your boy Pav, back again with another great high-level Madden video. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down my 10K Muthead Tourney of Champions tournament, which is the first big Madden 21 tournament that they just so happened to throw by Muthead. They did the same thing last year, and I actually had won the same thing last year, except this time it was that time it was in person. And obviously, due to the pandemic and everything going on right now, they're not able to hold those events in person this year. So, it's still just as good from our home. And in this game, we're going to be playing DRINI in the finals of the 10K tournament. Winner gets 7K, loser gets 2,000, and that's a big difference. So, we best believe we're locked in. And if you're just curious about the format of the tournament is a 32-man tournament full of the best players. And if you had a Muthead tournament victory in these Friday night footballs, you got invited to this tournament. So it's full of the best players. The only catch is you can only use one team per round. So there's no Chiefs spamming, there's no Niners spamming. You have to really strategize and use your teams effectively. So for example, I use my worst teams probably like the first round, which was the Niners, and then I can't use them for the rest of the game. I say my best team, which is the Chiefs, for the last round versus DRINI, and he was the Cardinals. With all that said and out the way, hope you guys enjoy this video. Hope you guys enjoy this breakdown. If you do enjoy these videos and breakdowns, hit that like button for your boy. It means a lot. Subscribe, share, comment what you guys want to see next. Enjoy the video. Very high level content right here. So like I said here, guys, DRINI is the Cardinals, which is a really good matchup for me, I want to say. Chiefs are so high powered compared to the Cardinals. The Cardinals do have a really good defense, but it just so happens to be that their offense, at least Kyler Murray, isn't the best. So best believe I'm very happy with this matchup. I honestly thought he was going to use the Niners, but when he readied up with the Cardinals, I was a little happy. As right here, he's in this New England playbook running this 5-1-8 hook. He playmakers him up, blind read. We cannot catch the pick. And if we catch that pick on the second play of the game, you know how much confidence I have. You know how much the game favors me after that point. I mean, that's one thing about the Chiefs. Like, even when you get the stop, sometimes you don't get the stop because their defense is super bad. But it's all good. We got to move on to the next play. Have that next play mentality. That's a lot of things a lot of these competitors do not have, is that next play mentality. As we're screaming right here, we absolutely scream. But he just so happened to have a nice little dot right there. And best believe I'm looking at that play to adjust for next time. That's his go-to play, it seems like. As he converts that, he audibles to trip side end just to run the ball. Not a bad play call. And honestly, he had some nice yards. What was that? 6 yards, 5 yards right there. Definitely got to slow the run down because DRINI does enjoy to run the ball and play it a little safe. Obviously, I was kind of shocked to see him running bunch. I would think he'd be in something else. But, hey, man, he was looking very high-powered. And look, he's in the finals for a reason. So it may look like DRINI is going to be running bunch for a little while. As he audibles to this U-trips formation, he might have had something open. That's not open. We click on, make an awesome user play, and he just completely dunks on us with, I don't know who that was, some bum of a tight end, low overall, just absolutely agging our user. And I was very frustrated after that. So I first dropped a pick, then second, that could have been a pick. We made a really nice play with our user. I don't know if you guys noticed that. We sent the spy, and then we clicked onto him and baited him and tried to pick him off. He just completely agged on us. I mean, I'm fine if he drops that. I'm not really asking for the pick. I mean, the pick would have been awesome, but he caught that for the first when it probably was going to be third or fourth down. So right here, 2nd and 7, he runs this verticals play, and I'll run to user the crosser. Bad defense by me. I got to let him throw that wheel route and try to make that throw. Would have been a little more tough of a throw compared to that. I mean, Tyrann Mathieu was there to make a hit, but he just so happened to get that one animation with the receiver that you just fall down. You can't hit that player in that animation. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. So right here, 2nd and 3, he had run the ball, and then he audibles down to a running, I wouldn't say running set. I think this is what, single back trips. I know what this formation is. It's in New England playbook. New England's really good playbook. Just don't happen to know what the play or formation name is. As he takes off with Kyler Murray, he really hadn't had nothing open right there, and a lot of these plays he was just looking to take off with Murray. And I definitely had that note taken down in my mind. As right here, he runs a little corner strike, snap throwing the flat. I did have a hard flat there from Tyrann Mathieu, but I guess my zone drops weren't deep, shallow enough to get there, even with Tyrann Mathieu. So, I feel like that could be that could be adjusted to where, you know, I don't really need zone drops for that. I had him on default. I feel like the hard flat should get down there because I don't want to have to worry about, you know, my other zone drops doing that. As right here, we try to send some heat, play really good defense. He throws another pick. At least it should have been a pick. We played really, really good defense right there for that play he called, and he just threw it up to Hopkins. Thankfully for us, he didn't ag us. I mean, you know, we always got to look at things on the bright side. On the bright side, he didn't ag us with Hopkins because I've seen Hopkins do some dirty things to, you know, not so great defensive players, and that's what the Chiefs really had right there. So it's a 3rd and 9. He runs his go-to play again, and I'm telling you, I already made adjustments for that. As Frank Clark gets an animation I've never seen before, kind of just hurdles over the running back to trip Kyler Murray up. And, you know, he's going to be settling for 3. The only bad thing about this drive is, besides the fact that we couldn't get those picks, is he took 5 minutes off the clock. And whenever you really, you know, give someone a 5-minute drive, a whole quarter drive, that's kind of discerning, kind of, you know, disturbing. He took the whole quarter, man. So right here, once again, I'm in this Carolina offense, really, really good, high-powered offense, full of bunch of quick dots. It's right here. We hit Sammy Watkins. He's a very good juker, but we're not able to get our double juke off. If you've seen the tournament, if you've seen the clips, I am the best with the double juke. I'm not even capping. Stay tuned for that Pro Tip Tuesday of how to double juke effectively and to see some clips on that. As right here, we're running verticals. And one thing mentioning is, look, as I hit the double juke, like I said, look at that pressure DRINI is sending. DRINI just came in free with 3 people, man. And DRINI's always going to be good on defense. And if you give him a blitz in this game, he's definitely going to make some nice adjustments. As right there, I had not played this blitz ever. So, you know me, kind of trying to play it safe. And obviously, you know, I'm not trying to make a mistake. The heat is actually coming in super fast, especially with this Cardinals defense. So right here, guys, I'm thinking maybe I could hit him deep because I was seeing something with the way he was running his defense. We motion block, put Travis Kelce on a crossing route, followed by a drag underneath. And, I mean, that's such a dot, man. Right over Patrick Peterson's head. That was a short side bunch laser right there. Honestly, a freestyle play. I was kind of trying to just hit him over the top. He played cover 2. Couldn't get that. You know, couldn't take the top off the defense right there, but we were able to hit that dot, as now it is a 2nd and 11. And something to, you know, to pay attention to right here, as we may have had Tyreek Hill open early on the cut. His user was able to get back there. Something to, you know, take note worth mentioning is he starts running man in the red zone. So, you know, he ran it first play. I'm thinking, okay, maybe he won't run it again, right? He did run it again. Everything bagged. Tyreek Hill bagged. And, you know, after that, I just took note and just remembered, okay, he's running man in the red zone. Just know that next time. Have some man beaters out there, and, you know, I should be able to score 7. As now it's a tie game, 3 up. Really wish I could have got 7, but 3 will do. We do get ball at half. We cannot allow DRINI to get any points right here. As he runs verticals again, really great play. I didn't make the adjustments I needed to, and we get really, really lucky. DeAndre Hopkins should 100% catch that every single time, but I think he rack caught it, and you know how rack catches are this year. They really drop everything if you rack catch, and that's just going to take some time getting used to. Possession caught us. Possession caught that. It would 100% caught that, but hey, I'm not complaining. As right here, we try to scream again, and he runs the play again. And it just seems like every time I blitz, he runs that play. And I don't know. After this play, I made a defensive adjustment. And, you know, he was blocking the house every play. So the heat was coming in sometimes. But, you know, if you're blocking the house, you're still going to get that extra second of time to make a read. And right there, that's what he does with D-Hop on that Pat Sale play. So right here, our adjustment that we did make was we're going to man up the bunch side linebacker to the bunch side receivers. And right there, it actually was a really good adjustment as he ran verticals, and I played the cover 2, so he's not going to be able to quick throw it, and we do have that linebacker to follow him. And, you know, I run the adjustment again right here. That play, I'm fine with you hitting that 2-yard drag across the middle. And DRINI right here blocking the running back. It's right here. Really, really good defense again. He may have been able to hit that S-post to D-Hop because D-Hop is so good, and he just absolutely torched the man. But here's the thing. Tyron was in the vicinity. He already made a couple bad reads. DRINI definitely was hesitant to make that read, as, you know, Tyrann Mathieu is really good in regs. He may have made a break on that ball right there. That's right here. Same adjustments again. and these adjustments are bagging him. He may have had that in route, man, but hey, he's looking to take off and scramble. And I just realized that was 3rd down and 8. Huge stop by us. Right here, DRINI audibles from bunch to trips tight end. And I had been labbing trips tight end defense all the whole week. And I had finally found something the night before the tournament. As we get this fluky disengage, great defense. Nothing was going to be open, man. Nothing was open right there. Amazing defense by your boy. We were able to get that pressure right there with number 31. I honestly don't know who it is, but look how he bounces off Kenyon Drake. Super disengaged right there. Call it lucky, call it defense. Regardless, nothing was open, so I'm super, super happy with how I played that drive right there. Got that stop. Huge stop for us. Right here, I wish I didn't call inside zone. I mean, I feel like I wasted a play. Honestly, I feel like I really did, especially with how the clock is this year. I mean, I should have kind of went deep, and that's kind of what I did in the prior games. I got to stop, and I go deep, and boom, we score. But regardless, we're all right. As right here, we run verticals, quick hike, and we had R1 wide open from the get-go, but I saw him caught on Corey Peters, and we had everyone else open, but I don't know how Corey Peters was able to keep up right there with Travis Kelce. Regardless, we took off with our escape artist. We may have had R1 open there, but we're not making that read on Pat Pete. We take off with my homeboy, and look at how much time we have right now, man. I didn't even realize we really messed that up. The auto true clock feature has to go, man. It has to go. I was just didn't want DRINI to get the ball right there, but then look, I have 7 seconds now, and with 2 timeouts, we're gonna try to make a move right here. It says we juked someone, but we didn't, and thankfully we have 1 second left. Call it timeout. We're gonna get 3 when we could have got 7, man, but the auto true clock definitely hurt us right there. Right here, we run this outside zone, which is basically sweep from last year, and then, you know, we're just in a new playbook. And that run, I mean, it looked wide open when I called hike, but all of a sudden, the Cardinals and their speed just swarmed to the ball, and that's what the Cardinals are really good for, their defensive speed. They're going to get there, they're going to make plays, and right here, we had the tight end flat wide open from the start of the play. Just bad read by me, but hey, even a worse user by DRINI. We're able to get, what, 5 to 6, maybe even 7 yards on that play right there, resulting in a 3rd and 3. And once more, we're back to all reliable, double post with a quick hike. And here's something worth noting. He took at least 5 to 6 seconds to call his play. And when he called that play, I knew he was running coverage. I could have maybe set up a different play, but regardless, I had time to make the read. And I knew he was doing this because in the games before, when he played, he would always call his play, he'd always call his play fast. After that play, he took his time, which what he took his time to do was set up his zone depth, his zone drops. That's what he did in the game before, and maybe even before that as well. And I knew once he took his time, he was setting something up in his defensive adjustments, that he wasn't sending heat, and I would just so happen to be right. So those are the little small mental things that you guys gotta pay attention to and adjust to on the fly. As right here, guys, we're freestyling a little bit. This is not who I wanted to motion. I wanted to motion Sammy Watkins over to create a high-low on the left with a tight end and with long side with a post. But we go with the flow. We freestyle. Mahomes. God. Come on, EA. You can't do me like that. That's a connection that happens in real life too many times. Tyreek, Mahomes to Tyreek. That's an easy dot right there. Dashing dead eye. There's no one... You know, there's no one 10 to 15 feet in front of me or behind me. I mean, that just hurts because it's 3rd down and 10. This dude has a really good blitz. We're going to have to convert regardless, man. Next play mentality, man. Let's get it. So right here, he moves his cornerback up, back on the left. I don't know if you guys noticed that because he doesn't want to get burnt by Tyreek. And it's understandable. I do the same thing. So right here, he sends the heat again. But we hit the dot, baby. Smart routed out route. We've seen him back up Tyreek. And there's no way you're putting a cloud on Tyreek with no safety help. His safety was kind of in the middle of the field. He could have maybe put his safety in a purple, but I don't even think the purple would have got there in time. Regardless, we stay calm, cool, collected, and strike with the dot. It's just a stock dot, honestly. And that's what you guys need, man. If you get cheated, it won't dictate the whole demeanor of the game. It won't change the game, man. You can still win if you get cheated. as there's living proof right there. We're able to hit a stock, nice little out route. And, you know, we run the ball to get a yard. And honestly, my chat was telling me, stop running the ball, stop running the ball. And I should have stopped running the ball. But, you know, I was doing it for the clock, man. I want this clock to drip and drip and drip. And, you know, if I'm getting first while the clock is dripping, what a better combo. That's right here, audible to strong, gun strong. And honestly, I could have hit this drag. That drag would have been a lot of yards. Tyreek Hill's not getting used, or Tyreek Hill's not getting caught. He has jukebox too, Pav. Make the read, but I don't know. I guess I throw that for what, like a yard? And right here, man, I was having a little hesitancy calling my play. I was kind of determining what play do I want to call. I was stuck in my own mind. We go back to old reliable once again. And just a dot, man. That's why we get, that's why, oh, I could have kept running to the right. That's why we use the Chiefs. That's why Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league. Why he has that fat contract. Why he's a 99 overall. Stay cool, calm, collected in that pocket. Delivering a strike. Throw out a sack. Move those chains, baby. And see how good that blitz is, guys? That blitz DRINI is running is really good. And if you don't play it once, you're definitely going to have some trouble playing it. That's right here, guys. We let the clock drip all the way down to under 40 seconds by like literally a half second. That's going to be it for the third quarter. On to the fourth quarter, guys. We took the whole half, or excuse me, we took the whole quarter. Still have the ball. We still have the lead. One more quarter. Let's go. So right here, I set up my depth chart. Excuse me, set up my audibles, set up my substitutions. I put Tyreek Hill at my slot receiver. I'm going for the dagger right here, guys. Right out of the quarter break. I've been lulling him to sleep with these baby dots, baby dots, baby dots. And he's in man too. Remember, he's in man. And we're trying to hit him over the top with Tyreek Hill on the crosser and McCole Hardman on the fade. He's not having it again. He's in man. Looking back on that play, I think I had Travis Kelce on the corner route, but there's no need to force anything when you don't know how the defense really is going to play it. I wish Sammy could have got some more yards on that. Regardless, it's 3rd and 5. And you see me once more. We're doing audibles again. We're looking for our man-beating play. And remember from the first quarter, second quarter, he runs man in the red zone. We're going to run an absolute laser right here. Travis Kelce on the post. Drag from the solo side. Streak on Sammy Watkins. Curl flat. Tyreek Hill. You can't guard him. You can't guard him. But they give me another animation of cheat. I've been getting kind of cheated this whole game, man. Oh, man, that hurts. Because if we just catch that in bounds, we win the game. Why do you got to do this jumping up or, you know, touch your toes, dancing crap? Just catch it, get the toe tap in, and end the game. But I guess things can never always be easy. And once more, next play mentality. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. You got to get a stop, and we'll win the game. Right here, DRINI audibles down. We blow up that run. You're not running on us. We kind of got lucky because I was pinching the defense pinching the linebackers and D-line mid-run, and they just so happened to create a nice little gap for me to just easily run through. And maybe I should have hit stick, but then again, we're just going to conserve a tackle and move on to the next play. 2nd and 10 right here for DRINI. And he's running a nice dot combo corner strike with a streak in the middle. And honestly, that was super open, but I don't think it would have been that open if it just clearly wasn't overthrown. I think we would have been able to be there and make a tackle, but that was a dot. But that's why you can't use Kyler Murray, man. And best believe I'm not letting that play beat me deep again. I don't think it would have been a touchdown. Maybe he could have even dropped it as well, but thankfully for us, he overthrew it, and now it's a 3rd and 10. As DRINI audibles the U-trips right here. Great formation. This is why New England playbook is actually insane. Andy Isabella in motion to the left, creating a kind of like doubles look on the left. He is going to take off right here. We play good defense. Grab the ball. End the game. Please just do it. I don't know who Cole is. And Cole just does us dirty by picking up the ball. And you know me, I hate when that happens, when the O-lineman just picks up the ball. It happens to us. Happens against us all the time. But I feel like as right there, DRINI does too much audibles, too much motions, pushing him back 5 yards. We need those 5 yards, coach. We know we need those 5 yards, ref. But like I was saying, I feel like these linemen always get the ball out of nowhere, and it's kind of frustrating. But hey, it doesn't matter. 4th and 7 right here. and he audibles for the guap, for the bread, for the biggest play of the game. He audibles to single back trio out of New England playbook, and I don't know why this is a play call. I wish I could have screamed at him. My corner on the left, the right, the slot corner on the right, just so happened to move out, but it's all good. We're playing coverage. We could send the tight end corner, but we don't. And boom, Snead making up for the play he made earlier by dropping the pick. He says, I got you, Pav. I got you right here, right now. Go get you 3 and you'll win this game, baby. Snead in the vert hook. I don't know if he threw it early. I don't know what happened, but my players were breaking on the ball. Tyron was there too. He probably would have caught it, but hey, he had to throw it super early, and you know, let's go. That's all I gotta say, man. Perfect defense right there. As right here, we're looking to run the ball out, get a couple first downs and win. And right here, he's staying in this 3-3-5 Sam defense, and that's what he was running on defense. It's called 3-3-5 Sam. It's really good, and it looks like it's pretty good versus the run as well. As once more, I am in the eye close. We're running the ball again, and Chandler Jones, I mean, he's a 95 overall for a reason. Blowing up the run when I thought for sure that was a first down. And I honestly played this super conservative. That's right there. We could have bounced it out. We could have got the first, but I'm not trying to get sacked. Honestly, that was the right call right there. DRINI has a crazy blitz. I'm not trying to make a user error, mess up the read, throw a pick, throw out a sack, throw a pick, fumble, or even take a sack out of field goal range. So this is it. This is an ice scenario. When it's not ice, look at the kick meter. Did we get that? We kind of missed it. Is it in? It just barely squeaks in through the right or left upright, whatever one you want to call it, just determined by where you're looking at it at. Oh my God, I was so scary. My chat was freaking out. Like, oh my God, is he gonna make that? We barely sneak it by. Thank you, Harrison Butker, for being a good kicker. I don't think if you know that he's a good kicker, he would have probably missed that. But honestly, all I gotta say is let's go, man. That's right here, man. We just gotta tackle him in bounds a couple times. He has 2 timeouts. He could still tie it up. Excuse me, still win. But Lamons, a 58 overall, says, I got you, Pav. I'm not even gonna let him get a chance to win this game. Not even gonna let him chance to get an onside. Not even gonna let him chance to get lucky. GG's is all I can say right now, man. Too hype. Way too hype in the Twitch chat. Even now I'm too hype. We just locked up. This was a defensive battle if I've ever seen one in Madden 21. All this whole past couple weeks, people were saying zones are bad, zones are bad. I agree to an extent they are bad, but look at us. We both locked up. We both kind of played passive, but we both locked up. And you know me and DRINI probably really like playing these type of games, bro. Defensive sweatshops, defensive battles, and we're built for these type of games, man. Once more, GG to DRINI, GG to all my opponents. Super fun. What a better way to start off Madden 21, to drop some fire content on YouTube alongside winning 7 racks, 7 bands. And this momentum, I need this to keep on carrying on for your boy. And it's right here. We're just clocking it out. Sherman out to the left, eye close stretch. We're gonna cut this back inside to the right, and we're gonna fall down. We're not gonna score, man. We have respect to all our opponents. As the seconds click down, you see us get hype. You see us get hype, flexing up for the camera, saying let's effing go. LFG's in the chat. Comment to LFG if you made it this far. Hit that like button. Comment what you guys want to see next. I got heat in store for you guys, and I'm talking about actual heat too. If you guys want to see blitzes, like that button. Comment what you guys want to see. I have really good defense for almost a lot of formations. GG's all the way. It's your boy Pav. Peace out. Much love to y'all. Show me some love.